it's a little bit on the edge of what we normally do because it's a more trendy product.
Yeah.
And we launched the first version of this watch 2 years ago, I think, maybe 2.5 years ago. One of the special things about it is, of course, that it's our own moon complication.
Yeah.
It's relevant for divers when you go moon diving. You can see the current moon and how the moon will progress the next days. So when you plan your night dive, this is an excellent complication. The other thing is that 3-4 years ago we found this material that we call ALW.
Yeah.
It's an alloy. It's a mix between magnesium, zirconium and aluminium, and then various other materials. And it comes from the aeronautic industry.
Mm-hmm.
The beautiful thing about this is that it's light, and when we give it a special treatment, the treatment we give it is 25 micron. If you compare it to a DLC, it's normally 5 micron.
So it's a heavier coating, so to say.
Yeah, so it's a thicker coating.
Yeah.
And the fantastic thing about this coating, it's like a skin lotion that is not only on the surface, but the treatment actually sucks into the alloy. So 2/3 of the treatment goes into the alloy and becomes like one with the alloy. And this means if you hit the case or whatever, the surface won't crack.
Okay.
And that's quite interesting. And then when we found it, I had it on my desk for a long time, different colors, and I asked for a natural coating, and then the company that we work with, they said, we made one, but it looked terrible. And then I said, well, that's good, send it anyway. And I got it, and then it was this strange gray color, and it has this, a little bit like an octopus, that it can change color with the environment. So sometimes it reflects red or yellow from the environment, and I thought that's really interesting. And then we launched it 2.5 years ago, and it was again one of these products where it's a little bit on the edge and a little bit weird. And then it was super positive, and everybody liked it.
Yeah, because the whole research and development process is actually also a huge part of your DNA.
Yeah.
One could easily, pinpoint I want steel or I want gold, but you really do something different.
Yeah.
And what's the idea behind all these new materials?
Well, I think it actually comes from really from the interest of what's going on that front, and we're always asking around, what's new, and we look into a lot of different materials, and often it doesn't work, but sometimes with the ALW and also the 3DTP and so on, it works, and the result is striking.